both teams have started off hot. I'm glad to see that for the Gladiators, especially as they started awful. I'm sorry, they went 14-1.
Yeah, they really were poor last week in the first few minutes, but Luke now. Cabose back to Whelan. And he gets caught on the three and hits it. Patrick Whelan with a chance for a 4-point play.
Looks at his hand, gets into his shot, and the referees are...
Whelan trying to flip it back. Again, late in the shot clock here. Caledonia need to get it away. Whelan in the corner. That's the guy you can't lose late in the shot clock.
You cannot leave him, you're right.
Midway through the opening quarter. Caledonia 15 points on the board already, but they've given up 13 with an easy layup there for Phillip. Oh, and stolen away. Great pass as well, and Phillip is there again.
And that was so, yeah, that was so quick. Our cameraman didn't even catch the action.
Jovicic in for the first time. Whelan working the screen. That's a tough shot with Taylor. Got a hand on him, but he's able to knock it down. Taylor, nice spin in the key to the basket for the finger roll. Buttrick with the fade away, doesn't go. Grantham slowing it down and then attacking through the contact and one.
See, look at this, we get to see it again, and floating.
So they will be playing European basketball in East Kilbride one way or the other. Caledonia, the ball is blocked by Sharma. Away comes Taylor, and he takes it all the way to the rim on his own. And London only had 7 points in transition in the whole of the game last week. Last few seconds, Taylor fires up the three, and what life he's given London off the bench here in the first quarter.
On the defensive end, he's 7 foot, long arms, good timing.
Here's Cabose again to the rim, double blocked. Light suddenly went out for Bradley Cabose as he got to the rim. Sharma, who's played his part in building that lead, particularly defensively. Here's Morgan, on to Sharma with a big one-handed throwdown. Gladiators still looking for their first score of this second quarter. There's nowhere in there for Ali Hodgic, and he throws it away. London in the open court again. And that will count. Foul is called.
Terrible timing. Look at this.
You've got to keep your eye almost blocked there. He's done well. Phillip through the contact and with the distraction. London again looking to push in transition, lobbed up to Morgan. Almost breaks it up, but it falls nicely to Gabe Olusheni, who's able to lay it home. Obviously inserted into the starting lineup today. Well, that's a tough shot, mid-range with a hand in your face, but Paliza able to knock it down.
But you need it, you know, like that, to start a transition break. The big man, that's incredible.
Here's Grantham putting it on the floor, trying to bully his way to the basket and succeeding. Slowed it right down, but that looks very much like going to 9 out of 10. Unless Caledonia can find some way of turning it on at both ends of the floor, and you won't get back in the game giving up 3 chances like, you know, let's go out and play as if it's 0-0, not 53-29.
I think that's a good point. But I think, you know, Gladiators need to come out aggressive, and that doesn't help your confidence.
Morgan fires up the three. Gladiators shooting sub 30% from the floor.
That's more like it, yeah. That's more like it. That's his style. And exactly the answer you need. You know, we had our cup of tea and lipstick touch-up at halftime, and I hope they have figured it out and can build on that. But who's going to build on that is... Yeah, this is definitely going to test their character. Who are they as a team?
Got 1 foot, nice shot to knock it down.
Good defense.
Just to kick it back out to Ali Hodgic, who knocked it down. That last foul, by the way, was on DeBose. To his game, he's up to 9.
And that's the good answer we were speaking about.
Caboza replies with 3 of his own.
And a technical.
In this building, their home debut, of course. Obviously, the likes of Sharma and Nelson Caboza more than comfortable here at the Copper Box. Thinking to be done here in terms of how they start to turn things around. Lobbed up to Sharma, who jams it in. Wow. Lead. Lions up big, fourth quarter, right after this break. First quarter and into the second, where they scored 25 points in a row. Caledonia missed, I think it was 11 field goals consecutively.
Josh Sharma to foul him. He's putting the brakes on, so Sharma fell in his back.
Lobbed it up to Moore, who jams it in. Sharma on the receiving end for once. Moore looking for options. Takes it in himself to the turnaround. Has to toss it up high. Nice finish.
Lovely shot.
DeVos has been the main source of resistance in the second half.
Yeah.
Nice behind the back and the two-handed throwdown. Bump of the fist from Grantham to the crowd.
Yep, that will get the crowd back into it, and us too, behind the back and rock the rim.
Certainly liven the crowd up, obviously 20. You always want to see the other team come back a little bit just to make it exciting.
Looked really good, and then that second quarter they just went to sleep and fell off. Or was that London Lions defense? I don't know.
Well, I think it was a little bit of both, wasn't it?
So they've really got to go back to the drawing board and be ready for next week before they go to Turkey.
Well, presumably they'll go from here, because the game is on Sunday. Morgan, let's fly with the tree. Just a little bit short, not quite. Oh, great finish from Grantham. You spread it around the team, London. That's a little high, but Malcolm able to pull it in. It ends up being a turnover anyway. Better than London have, but there's not much else they've done better than London. Good ball movement. Sandy in the corner. He knocks down a triple.
You asked for a three-point shot, and there it is. Yeah.
6-7 years ago, said on social media, hopefully I'll play for the Lions one day. And here he is making his home debut at the Copper Box.
Yeah, nice finish there.
Caboza steps into space. He does have the ability to make circus-type shots. He was slightly off the mark, and he ends up finding an assist instead. Sholawati for three. On 12, Taylor on 12, Grantham on 12. Can't spread the offense much more than that.
Very difficult. I have the difficult job.
Gladiators will dribble this one out, but the champions are back in town, and they have sent out a message to the rest of the league. An absolutely dominant display from the London Lions, 93-65.